Last week I've shared with you how we failed when we tried to create an animation to promote the launch of Prospero. We tried to do a funny animation with dolls and kind of make a funny commercial, but that failed. And even though that sucked, we kind of learned something on the way from the comments that were left to us. And what we learned was that this type of animation wasn't really authentic to who we are and how we usually communicate with our audience, with our users, and it wasn't a good representation of who we are. So then we tried something else. Lior kind of wrote some kind of a manifest about freelancer client relationship, something that he's very passionate about, and he tried to record himself on video, kind of like doing a spoken word thing, but that also didn't come out that good because he kind of tried to do it hip-hoppy like, and that also wasn't really authentic. And so yesterday when we met, I kind of told him, Lior, the best thing that you're really super good at is actually writing. So how about you do something, you just write it and I'll design it somehow beautifully, and we'll do something with the written word, because that's what you're really good at. And we just finished a phone call where we kind of brainstormed this idea and came to the idea of kind of doing like an open letter that's going to be like, dear client, with explaining how our philosophy of freelancer client relationship, and we really like this idea. So I feel really good that from failing again and again and trying to figure out what's the right format for us to create some kind of a marketing asset, we will find this thing that is really us and will represent us in the best way, and will do the best service for Prospero. So Lior went down to rewrite everything that he wrote for this new idea. I'm gonna look for inspiration for kind of a typographical landing page or a scrolling page, something beautiful that I'm going to create in Webflow, and see how that's coming along.
So while looking for inspiration, I got stuck on a website of a Spanish designer, which I will share the link with you, who is just so amazing that I had to read every article he wrote and watch his videos and talks. And he's such a kind of pixel perfect in the details, which is totally not like me, and I got so jealous and thinking how like I'm a bad designer. And then I read an article he wrote about how all designers think that they're bad designers, so I felt better. Anyway, I got into the rabbit hole of actually not doing what I had to do. I'll have to fix that in the afternoon. Anyway, heading to eat lunch with a friend.
That was a great lunch with Oma. I really feel very lucky that I actually get to work today and go out to lunch and have a great day, because we had a really rough night. Noa's really sick, so she didn't sleep all night, and I didn't sleep all night as well. And Tommy, we thought he was sick as well, and he's not gonna go to the kindergarten today, so I already prepared myself to actually not be productive at all today. But fortunately, he woke up fine and went to the kindergarten. Noa is also feeling better, so I'm again feeling super lucky that I get to work and enjoy my day. And anyway, Lior didn't finish writing the text, so I'll try to get some client work until he does, and then I have a call with a potential client from New York, which I'll have to take, see what I have to do by then. so another long day is over. Actually, it turned out to be a pretty productive day, so let's see what we had. Lior sent me the first draft of his Dear Client letter, which actually I didn't thought it was that good, and it was really hard to kind of tell. It's really hard to tell your partner, I think you did a not such a good job, or I think it doesn't work very well, because, you know, just like I'm as a designer, it's hard for me to tell me when my work is not good enough. Anyway, I kind of try to give him feedback, but I think he took it well, and he's going to do another version. He said it will help him make it better, so that's awesome. Then I kind of I did some progress on the voice interface project that I'm working on, and I had the talk with a super interesting guy from New York. He's actually an Israeli guy living in New York, and I asked him, how did you reach, how did you find me? Because he was offering me to work on a super interesting project. And he said that he knows a French designer living in New York who watched my YouTube channel. So Farid, if you're watching this, thank you so much for connecting me with Ron. It's a super interesting project. Not sure this is going to work because he's actually looking for a full-time designer, which I'm not going to be able to help him with that. But perhaps, who knows? We'll see. It was really interesting to meet him, like kind of a guy who did a lot in his life, so it's always great to hear such stories. And yeah, I think that's it. Pretty exhausting day. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day as well, and I'll catch you tomorrow.